We are getting so excited for our performance coming up Saturday, May 14th. This video has important information for levels 1 through 5, and we appreciate you watching and listening to the whole video. Inspire Ballet and Fine Arts will present The Queen, The Story of Esther, on Saturday, May 14th at 2 p.m. Tech rehearsal will be Thursday, May 12th at Maddie Kelly Arts Center from 4 to 8 p.m. During a tech rehearsal, the lighting cues are being set for the performance. This is the first time that the lighting designer is watching the performance. For that reason, there is a lot of stopping and starting as cues are being set and edited, and dancers are learning how far to spread out on the stage. Call times for the tech rehearsal will be shared on Remind and posted on the website, and we ask that your dancer arrive 15 minutes before their call time, just in case we are running ahead of schedule. Your dancer will only need to be present during their class pieces, and once their last class has finished rehearsing, they are dismissed. Dress rehearsal will be Friday, May 13th, and dancers will be called to the theater according to which act they perform in. If you're not sure which act your dancer is performing in, you can refer to the program, which will be shared on the Inspire Ballet Arts website in advance. We require that all dancers attend dress rehearsal in order to perform in the show. A dress rehearsal is the only chance that dancers have to run their piece on stage prior to the performance. Dancers may be trying quick changes for the first time, practicing with a partner, performing lifts, or working with scenery and props for the first and only time before the day of the show. This requirement is in place even for our youngest dancers. If they attend dress rehearsal, they will be much more confident on the day of the show. Keep in mind that they are also learning how to get to and from the side of the stage from their dressing room and where certain places are located backstage. On the day of dress rehearsal, dancers that are in level 1 and up will be entering the theater from the backstage entrance near the fountain. We will have several directional signs in place. Each dressing room is painted a different color, and dancers will find out which room they've been assigned to upon check-in. Parents are not allowed into the dressing rooms, but we will have pre-pro helpers walking dancers from the check-in table to their assigned room. Although Maddie Kelly is larger than the Fort Walton Beach Civic Auditorium, space is still limited, so please limit what you bring into the dressing room to only the necessities. There is also no eating in costume, and the only drinks allowed backstage are water bottles. You may find it helpful to add your own bright-colored name tag to your dancer's garment bag. Just as if you were traveling, it's always nice to be able to recognize which bag is yours immediately. Some families do this with a bright colored ribbon as well. You can also pack activity books or coloring books for your younger dancers to keep them occupied until it's their turn to go to the stage. And we also remind you to bring a change of clothes that your dancers can wear over their tights and modesty leotards when they are leaving the theater, if their costume will not be on them anymore. Any dancer that will be doing a costume change will need to wear a modesty leotard. Here's a helpful tip if your dancer has to wear different color tights during the show. Start with your modesty leotard on the bottom, so it goes on first, then put on the pair of tights that your dancer will perform in last. The top layer of tights should be the color that your dancer needs to have on for their first piece. Then, as they perform, they will shed layers as they go. Levels 1 through 5 and pre-pro should arrive to the theater for tech, dress, and the performance wearing their first costume. Levels 1 and 2 will get to keep their costumes after the show since they were purchased, and levels 3 through pre-pro will return their costumes since they were rented. Levels 4, 5, and pre-pro will leave their costumes backstage after the show. Level 3 will return their entire garment bag to Inspire the week after the performance. We will be selling tickets to the Saturday, May 14th performance through the parent portal of our new website. Each ticket purchased is good for both the pre-dance performance at 1:30 as well as the 2 p.m. performance of The Queen. Seating will be assigned this year, not general admission. So if you don't plan to attend the 1:30 pre-dance performance, you will not need to get to the theater early because your seats will still be available. On the day of the performance, all dancers level 1 and up will sign in to the backstage area at their call time, even if they are only performing in Act 2. Dancers that are only performing in Act 2 will watch Act 1 from the audience and then be led backstage during intermission. Dancers that are only in Act 1 will be dismissed from their dressing room at intermission. They are able to sit with you in the audience for Act 2 if you have reserved them a free seat with your ticket order. Dancers performing in Act 2 will be dismissed from their dressing room at the end of the show. We will not dismiss any dancers when an act is performing. Thank you so much for watching and listening to our informational video. We will continue to update our website with more information as it becomes necessary, and we will also continue to send out important information through the Remind app. Thank you again for your support of Inspire Ballet and Fine Arts. Your dancers have been working